Hi crafters, welcome back and thanks for joining me. This is Jana with Purple Girl Crafts. Today I'm going to show you a card I saw on Instagram by Sonia. I've tagged her up on the top. This card is a waterfall card and it's pretty easy to make. Mine's a little bit different than hers, but let's just go ahead and get started. So I grab my scoreboard and our first piece, this is going to cut at 4 by 10 and 3/8. On that 10 and 3/8 side, we're going to score this at 4 inches. Next, we need one piece, and this is going to be cut at 1 by 10 1/4. And we're going to score this at 2 3/8, 2 3/4, 3 1/8, 3 1/2, 3 7/8, and 9 1/4. So you'll have just those little marks for the waterfall and then the one that will secure to the card. Then we will need one piece, and this is going to be cut at 3 7/8 by 6 1/4. And then we'll need two pieces that are cut at 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. Next, we will need four pieces, and these are going to be cut at 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. Next, we need four pieces at 2 3/4 by 4. Then we will need one piece, and this is 1 inch by 5 1/2. And we'll need one final piece at 1 inch by 2 3/4. And we're going to score this at 1 inch and 2 1/8. And that'll just be for that mechanism to hold that in place on the inside. All right, so let's move our scoreboard out of the way. And we're going to start with those first 4 panels. So I'm just going to lay these out and lay the pieces on top. And where's my other? Oh, there it is. All right, so I'm just going to glue all of these down. Now you can use tape if you wanted to. You can use your quick dry glue or any glue that you have. So once you have those all down and make sure that they're secure, go ahead and set those aside. Then we're going to take the base of the card. We're going to fold on that score line that we made. Make sure it's lined up and then crease out that fold. Then we're going to take that bigger of the paneled paper that's left. We're going to put that on the left side. And then on the other side, we're going to glue. We have two pieces left of that designer paper. Put one on this side, and then we're going to close that flap. And then we'll put one on this side. And again, just make sure it's lined up. All right, so that's that on that piece. Now we're going to work on the mechanism parts. We're going to take all of those pieces or the folds that we did. We're going to crease all of them out. So I'm just folding these one by one. And I'm just making sure that it's lined up with my fingers on each side of the paper and then just creasing out that fold. Now, if you have decorated paper, you want to make sure you're doing this on the right side because you want to make sure that you don't mess up and show the wrong side of the paper. So with the smaller piece up on top, that is going to be the top of the card. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that little piece is on the left side where you have the score mark, and we're going to take that 5-inch piece and glue it to that center or that piece right here. So that longer side that has no fold marks. So you're just going to put that on there, and that's just to give the piece strength. So when you flip this over, you want to make sure again that you've got it going the right way. So the double piece will be at the bottom because this is going to slide like this. And then this is going to be the top. So now on here, if you wanted to have designer paper, you could. I don't have any left, so I'm just going to use a strip of this because just give it just a little bit of color. So I'm going to glue this down just to the center. But if I had the rest of this designer paper, I would definitely put this on here just so that it kind of blends in a little bit better. So I'm just going to make sure that this is even. And then I just cut that off. So again, this is what's going to show. So when this slides, it's going to show on the top of the card. Now for the other part, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this back. You want that smaller end to be on the left side. And we're going to just put a mark on those folds that we did. So we're just going to put a mark right at the center. That's just going to help to line up those panels while I glue them down. So I'm just going to draw a pencil mark from end to end. And then we're also going to put a pencil mark on these panels just in the center on one side. And you want to do it on the top side because we're going to glue these with the top facing up when we glue these down. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just lining it up with the panels on my cutting mat and just making sure it's at the halfway mark and then just putting that little mark. All right, so once again, so this is going to be, you want this piece facing that way. That's the piece that we just glued on. And then, so that's going to be the bottom. I'm just going to write that on there. You're not going to see it. And then that's the top piece. So when you glue these down, this is how you want it. You're going to glue these on that first panel. So not just the first score between the two score marks on the first one. So put glue there and then just line up that little mark with that line that you did. And that'll help you to make sure that you get this lined up perfectly. So on the first one, I'm just going to fold that back over, make sure it looks like it's straight and everything looks good. And then we'll continue to glue these down. Now to make sure that these are lined up, you want to line up the bottom of your two lines. So you can either use something like anything you've got, but I'm just going to use my ruler just to line it up and to help make a guide so I can make sure I get them lined up. And if you use the quick dry glue like I'm using that you have room to move pieces, it's probably better to use that than some tape so that you do have room to move these in case, like you see the bottom of the piece just moved on me a little bit while I was trying to glue that. So I'm going to just line this back up, get that lined up the best I can. And then because the glue is still wet, we're going to lift this up in a minute once I have all these down and make sure they're all lined up perfectly. So I'm just going to lift it up here, and now I can make sure that they're all lined up and look good. Make sure all the edges are even too. And then just go ahead and just push those down just to make sure that glue is nice and secure. And then so the card will open this way, so it'll slide just like that. So that looks good. Right now for the panel of the card, but before we do that, we're going to do that little piece. So we're going to take this piece and just crease out those folds. And then you want to glue this together. So just put glue on that smaller tab. Close it on itself. And then make sure that it's not glued together. And then we're going to slide it onto this arm. And then you want to make sure that it does move freely. So turn it so you've got your little panels on the top. We're going to glue the piece that we just did to that other flap. So I'm see if I can show you. It's hard to see with the gray and the gray. So we're going to glue this to up here. We're going to line it up so it matches just to the edge. So it'll line up just like this, you can see. So it'll line up just there, and that's what we're going to glue. So I'm just going to hold my fingers where it's going to get glued. And I'm going to put glue on that little tab that we just put on there. And I'm just going to close the card. You want to make sure this doesn't go over the edge of the card, and it lines up on that tab. That's not going to be glued down because that needs to slide. So it's only going to be glued to that arm. So it'll slide like this. Okay, now for the inside of the card. So you're going to line this up. So you just want to sit this in there. And I just like to just take the card and just make sure the bottom is lined up. And then this will close on top of itself. So once you have it lined up and you know it's in the center, we're going to put glue on this little flap right here. Now, if yours is too long, in case your measurement's a little bit off, you can cut it so it lines up with that fold line. Then take this and just fold it on itself. And then just go ahead and close it. I'm just making sure it's all lined up and looks good. Give it a minute just to dry. Then flip the card over. And what we're going to do is now we're going to put glue on this piece also. And that's that same slider, but the back side of it, because now it's got to sit on the card. So we're going to glue that down and then just press out that glue. Just like that. And then this is how it goes. Now on Sonia's card, she did have her top two panels meet up and she did a belly band. I didn't want to do a belly band, so instead I'm going to do just a little thing that says open me, just so that they know how to open up the card. So we're just going to put them right there as just a little flap just to hold on to open it. So I went ahead and stamped that with open me. I'm going to put glue on that little tab. And I'm just going to line this up. So I'm just going to use my ruler just to get it in the center. So I'm going to go at 2 inches. So it's just right about in the center. And secure that just to that top panel. And then we'll glue the other one onto the other side. I'm going to grab a piece of paper just so I can put this under it, just so I can get some extra pressure and make sure that it's glued and it's straight. All right, that looks better. All right, now for the inside of the card. So I did the ostrich and I did color him like this, and I will put some colored ones in the apron folder as well as black and white ones. Now I have done this drawing before, but I'll re-put that in there so if you want to use it again, I'll have to go find it. You'll have access to the ostrich. And I also did some smaller ones. So I did a bigger one and then a couple smaller ones. And we're going to put these on the panels. And again, I like to lay things out just to see how I want things to be before I glue them down. Yeah, we'll do them like this, and that one will be on the inside. And then I also have my sentiments. So hello will be on the front. And then this will say just a note. I don't like the white on there, so I think I want to add some yellow to the card. So I'm just going to grab some ink. I'm just going to ink the edges of these sentiments. Just to give it just a little bit of color on them, just around the edges. I know it's hard to see, but it does look better in real life. So again, I'm just going to lay all these out and see how I want them to lay, and I am putting the yellow on each of them. Then once I have everything where I want it, then I'll start gluing stuff down. All right, so that's the first panel, and I'm also going to add some of the flowers. Now they will also be in the folder. And I've added the two ruffle on the second page. And then the third page will be your feathers. And then on the very front of the card, we're going to do the ostrich and the hello. And I kind of like it up on the top panel itself. So I think we're going to just kind of line these up, see where I want them. Got to make sure I got the 3 dots on the hello showing. So we're going to glue it right probably about there. Maybe even put him at just a little bit of an angle. And then once you have it glued down, you can just go ahead and just cut off that extra piece. Yeah, I kind of like him at the angle right like that. And then so I'm just going to cut the bottom of him off. And then we'll do some of the final flowers just around the top of the card. Not sure really want that one. So put 3 at the bottom. And then we'll put 2 on the top panel like that. I think I might grab some embellishments and put them on the center of the flowers. That'll add just a little bit more pop to the card. Oops. All right, then I'm just going to use, oh, those look a little too big. Let's use some smaller ones. So I'm just going to pop these off. They have glue on the bottom. And I'm just going to put them right in the center of the flowers. I'm only going to do it on this part because I don't want the inside of the card to get too bulky. And that is it. That is the waterfall card that we made today. I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. The ostrich and the flowers, the sentiments will be in the April folder. Until next time, happy crafting, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye-bye.